there. Dad nearly walk about on that. We're still in Scotland, and this is part of our trip. We're outside the grave of Rob Roy Macgregor, one of the most famous people in Scottish history, I would imagine. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, mate. Head. And there lies Robert Macgregor, Rob Roy, 28th of December 1734, aged about 70, and he died in a feud with his neighbour McLaren, just from down the glen. And then his sons are also here. Lots of people have been to pay their respects. Have to be careful because it's really icy down here. Tradition to throw pennies on the grave there, and somebody's left, I don't know what that is, some kind of medicinal bottle. Let's just have a little wander in here, mate. This is the old kirk. Really icy on the ground.
Oh, this is fun.
So there's McLaren, which is the family name of the clan that they were fighting against. And
It was the same name as where we went swimming last night.
yeah, went swimming last night in the McLaren
McLaren
Leisure Centre just down the way at Callender. So yeah,
Old McLaren flame.
yeah, so we can see that we're very proud of the history. It's really icy, mate, isn't it? Coming to the end of our Scotland trip, we've done cycling up the hardest part of the West Island Way. We've done Connick Hill, which is an iconic part of the West Island Way. We've had a bit of time down at Loch Lomond on the beach. We're just here at Rob Roy's grave. We're in the new church here, and we just crept into the islands, and there's snow and ice on the ground. And it's been cool so far, but we're going to be going home soon, so yeah, have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
It's early morning. And what time is it? About 7:20. About 7:20 in the morning, and it's our time to go home today.
Off
So
by 16, pal.
hey,
Off by 16 minutes.
sorry, mate. Right, we need to get off this road because this road's going to get closed at 9 o'clock, and it's a single track road down here, and they don't recommend coming down here in large motorhomes, that kind of thing, because you're just not going to get through. But ours is like size of a transit, we're track size of a sprinter, and we can squeeze through. Just got to be careful. Right, see you soon. Right, we've just been up to Rob Roy Macgregor's grave, but I could not come to Scotland without coming to this place. It's my favourite place in Scotland, Loch Lubnig. It's a long straight loch, and it's between Callander and Strathire. And the reason why, me and Ed have been on the bikes this time. Managed to get him a bike which was same as my vintage GT Chucker, which is a modified jump bike. But I cycled into the islands here from Dumbarton 24 years ago, and we ended up right over the other side of the loch there, and that's where we camped. And we spent a couple of days out here, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's why I always like to come back here. You see what it's like. It's got a special feel to it. You can feel the cold. It's always like, it's almost like you can feel the same kind of cold every time you're down here. It's as cold now in the winter as it is in the summer. You got the big mountains, Ben Ledi and that behind me, and I think just cold just drops into the valley. Well, you usually get people swimming in here in the summer, and this beach is usually full. But we've chopped all the trees down since we came. We built a little cabin, and you got a couple of little park-ups for camper vans. You can phone through first. No electric hookup, but it's and you get lots of tourists in the summer. You get lots of buses trips coming through it, so it's quite busy. But the cafe, they do decent food and reasonably priced for area. So yeah, good place to come, especially if you got something like a kayak, because it's not so wide that you couldn't get to the other side on it. The water's generally flat, and it's full of brown trout and also rainbow trout in here. I only tried fishing once, but I did catch a rainbow trout further up, so it must be connected to the sea somehow. I'm not sure how, but yeah. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to head south now and see what we can find. We need to get on his way home because, well, life being as it is, it's unpredictable, and we've had some particularly bad news from my wife's close friend. So we're going to head back home. I'll see you soon.